Hello, my name is Jennifer Kingman, and this is my final EDUC 526 video project. I chose to attend APU over other universities in my area because of the digital teaching and learning master's program and the multiple subjects teaching credential. I felt that with the developing technology and my lack of experience in the classroom, this program will set me apart from any other teacher because I will have new ideas and be able to take advantage of the technology in the classroom. I was correct in that I would learn new ways to teach students with technology. I plan to utilize the flipped classroom model as well as center my lessons around technology when it's appropriate to reach all learning styles. In my final master's classes, I conducted an action research project. I chose to stop drinking Starbucks coffee and start drinking more water. This study came from the recent findings that I'm pregnant. With this wonderful news, I realized the importance of my nutrition. While gathering my baseline data, I found that I drank at least one doppio espresso with soy milk in a 5-day work week, and I don't drink enough water. This action research project will answer 2 questions. Can I save $9.75 a week by not drinking Starbucks coffee, and will I be able to drink 72 ounces of water a day for the next 3 weeks? I implemented the research throughout my work week. I prepared coffee at home to take with me to work so that I would not purchase Starbucks coffee. I used a 16-ounce water bottle and waterlogged app on the iPhone to record how many ounces of water I was drinking throughout the day. In my second week of research, I found that if I did not make my coffee at home, I would need to go to Starbucks to purchase coffee to relieve my headache and drowsiness. I was also inconsistent with drinking enough water every day. The following week, I began to develop an aversion to my home-brewed coffee. I focused on drinking more water this week, and this method proved to be more successful than attempting a Starbucks coffee replacement with my home coffee. In my third week, I was drinking more water and hardly any coffee. Drug reinforcement often leads to rewarding outcomes to the user. Caffeine users can suffer from withdrawal symptoms when avoiding caffeine, which is the fundamental reinforcing effect of the drug. I found that in the beginning of my experiment, I was struggling to give up the addiction of caffeine. I believe that my third week was so successful because I scaffolded myself off the caffeine with the coffee I was bringing from home. The most important concept I learned from this experiment is documentation. Without the documentation, I would have not seen the correlation, and I would not have noticed that I was not drinking as much water as I thought I was. The curricular unit I created is based on the next generation science standards for 2nd grade. Students will make observation of plants and animals to compare the diversity of life in different habitats. They will be able to use the information they learn in this unit about life science to identify animal life cycles. One of the lessons is an outdoor activity where students will be able to explore the schoolyard and find various insects and animals to examine and photograph with iPads. They will discuss what they discovered in the classroom and research some of the animal life on the internet. Another lesson has the students use the website MindMaster to create a compare and contrast mind map as they watch a video comparing the life cycles of 3 animals. The assessment tool that I will use for my unit is an essay and a podcast. Students will complete a 2 to 3 paragraph essay about the animal they researched and its habitat in which it lives. The podcast is a verbal story about the life cycle and habitat of the animal. It must include each stage of the life cycle, the habitat in which the animal lives, and something interesting they learned. I chose to have the students write an essay as well as create a podcast for a number of reasons. First, I want all students to have the chance to demonstrate their learning, whether they can write a thorough essay or they can create a podcast using their voice. Another reason why I chose these assessment tools is because I wanted students to use the technology in the classroom to collaborate in groups and create a project that's uniquely their own. Thank you for watching my video.